Let's talk about reactivity and connection, shall we? Are you a professional woman who loves work, but also loves your children, and you want to know how you can create sustainability for both? There's something deep within you that is craving your attention, and maybe secretly you tell yourself, not this. I can't keep going at this pace. How can I create the freedom that I crave so I can be the mother, the woman, the wife, the partner, the friend, the human that feels fully alive while doing work that is in alignment with what your soul craves? So if this is you, I have something free for you, and it's the opportunity to be coached by me. Tuesday, September 24th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be hosting a live round of what I call hot seat coaching. The doors have been open behind the scenes, and I've been talking to amazing women around the world regarding my Soul Elite program. But there's so much crap out there. How do you know what is a right fit for you? So if you feel drawn to work with me at this level and you consider yourself a successful professional, you're a mother, and you want to talk about soul and energy and alignment, and you just want to feel vibrant and alive and make an impact in the world, then I highly suggest you head on over to heatherchauvin.com/uplevel. What you're going to see there is an opt-in page where you can fill out your name and your email, and then you're going to get a link to hot seat coaching. I talk about more about that on that page. It's 100% free. Either way, I think you should register so you can hear the replay of how I coach these highly successful women to the next level and give them a little breakthrough. So Heather Chauvin, last name is spelled CHAUVIN.com/uplevel. I look forward to seeing you on the inside and coach you. Okay, ladies, I am back, and today I had a aha moment, and I'll tell the story. But before I tell the story, I want you to think about your life. And I want you to think about all those times in parenting when you find yourself being reactive instead of proactive. And I've talked about this before. And sometimes when you've grown up like me and most people where, our parents or caregivers were not taught how to be proactive and live their best life, a lot of what we've known and grown to be is coming from a place of reactivity. And the brain has a negative default. So if you're not conscious and aware, you're literally going to live for the moment. And what I mean by that, and I don't mean like live for the moment, I mean you're going to show up every day and just not be intentional. You're going to be like, shit, I got to put out this fire. Oh, I got to put out that fire. Oh, this kid's yelling at me. I'm going to react. Oh, crap, now I got to make lunches. Oh, I forgot about dinner. Oh, you need to eat again? Oh my gosh, we have this activity to go to. We have that activity to go to. Oh, I have this bill to pay. I have that bill to pay. And you live in this reactive state. So that is what I'm referring to when I say living reactively. So today, today I brought my boys Subway for lunch. And I don't know where you live. You might know what Subway is. You might not. Subway is just a sub. It's literally like an overpriced sandwich. And I decided to do this because I wanted to do it from a place of connection and from like a place of I love you. My core desired feeling as a mother is to feel connected to my children. And it's the little things. And we actually don't subscribe to hot lunches. We have hot lunches at school. I never buy them because they're usually shitty food. School doesn't have like amazing food. And to be honest, I think it's a waste of money. Like it's just so expensive. So I don't I don't buy the hot lunches, so I'm like, oh good, I don't have to make a hot lunch that day. But this is what I did. I walked in today to go get these subs, and it was $30. And first of all, I was like, $30 fucking dollars. I could have fed them sandwiches all week for this price. But this was my thought. I walked into the Subway place, and I thought, this is so magic. I have the space and the freedom to do this. And I literally put this on my calendar like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, Wednesday, at a certain time, I put on my calendar, bring boys lunch. And I told them in advance, like a few days in advance, I'm going to be bringing you lunch on Wednesday. And they were lit up like a Christmas tree. Actually, my middle son would not stop talking about it. And he was just like, Mom, are you bringing me lunch? And then he was just talking about what he wants on his sub and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, it's a big ordeal if I don't do it. But in that moment, I've thought about how many times the old me would have been running somewhere to buy food because I was like, shit, I didn't make their lunch, or, oh crap, we didn't have enough food in the fridge to make their lunch. And it was such an intentional thing because I'm sitting there with this sub, dropping it off and observing my energy, my state of being. And my state of being was calm, it was peaceful, it was intentional, it was present. And progress, not perfection. It's not always that way, but in this moment it was. And I thought, in this moment, I am being proactive to create connection instead of reactive. It's the same sandwich, but the old me would have been running in the school and been like, oh my God, here, oh crap, we didn't go grocery shopping and I didn't prepare. So here, I just got to shove some food into them. And instead I showed up with this loving energy. And then my son came home, my oldest son came home, and I said, so did you get your sandwich today? And he's like, yeah. And he just had this smile on his face. And I thought, this is it. It is not rocket science. We don't need to up-level our whole lives. We just need to be mindful and intentional and be more proactive instead of reactive in our lives. And so that's our relationships with our children. That's the relationships with our money. That's the relationships with others. It's our health, our time, our energy, everything. So today is just the aha moment of sitting with yourself. And my big aha moment was like, all of my work is paying off. All of the investment that I've made to be intentional and proactive instead of reactive is paying off. And just knowing that I was sitting there with in the same situation, like the same sandwich, but yet I felt completely different. Reflect. What have you put effort into? And are you paying attention to your energy shift? It matters.